Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, today we are marking the beginning of our training in constitutional law. This is the course outline. I've given the course outline above, and this is what is expected of you to learn in this course. So the course aims to introduce students to the fundamental principles and concept of constitutional law and the power structures of state institutions. The course also introduces students to the historical development of Zambian constitution, the modes and the challenges of enacting a constitution and interpretation of the constitutional law. Objective. By the end of this course, students should be able to demonstrate a clear understanding of the key constitutional law principles and concepts. Number two, you have to be able to demonstrate an understanding of the nature and the limits of constitutionalism in a context of a developing state. Number three, identify the various factors that have influenced constitutional making process in Zambia from independence to date. Number four, solve practical problems using constitutional interpretation and principles of constitutionalism. Number five, demonstrate a clear understanding of the gender dimensions of constitutional law and law. So now, what are the contents of this course? In this course, we are going to cover some things. Number one, we are going to give introduction to constitutional law. So I'll give you the introduction to constitutional law. Then also we are going to look at what is constitutional law and what is a constitution. So there is a difference between definition or what is a constitutional law and what is a constitution. So there are two things here. There is a constitution and also there is a constitutional law. So we are going to give the difference between the constitutional law and also the constitution. The other thing that we are going to look at is the classification of constitutional constitutions. Classification of constitutions, the different types of constitution. So we are going to look at the different types of constitution and the development of the constitutions. And we are also going to look at the sources of constitutional law. What are the doctrines about constitutional law, and where do they the sources? How do they formulate the constitution? Then also we are going to look at the constitution as the supreme or the supremacy of constitution, meaning that the constitution being the foundation of the legal system in a given country. So what is it that this supreme law constitutes? What is in it? Then we are also going to look at basic concepts of constitutional law and constitutionalism, separation of power, and we are also going to look at the doctrine of interpretation of the constitution. Understanding the constitution is going to give us the right perspective on how we can be able to articulate the matters of law, because the constitution is the foundation of every law in a given country. Course policy. In this, I expect that every participant must do all the assignments, both class presentation and written assignments. So I'm expecting you that you should be able to do these assignments without fail. On advanced certificate, I think I'm a little bit serious when it comes to the assignment. we don't certify and we don't tolerate people that are not doing the assignments for them to get the certificate. So I expect that each and every one of you must participate fully. That's why we want to give more time for you to do the assignments and also to do the presentations. You know, studying about law, it is all about how you are able to articulate the matters. And in this course, I want all the assignments, like class presentation, must be verbal. You have to present them in your voice so that we may be able to know how you are able to communicate the legal matters. Because I think the most important thing in leadership or in being as a lawyer or someone who is doing law, you have to be a person who is able to speak. So you should be able to speak matters and be able to interpret matters. So that is what we are going to do in this course. Above, I've given two documents. One, it is the Constitution of Zambia, which is 2016 Constitution. And also, I've given you the Constitution of Zambia Amendment Bill, 2016. So we are going to look at these two documents, and that is where I'm going to drive the major assignment. So we are going to do two major assignments in this course, and this assignment must be written, well presented. And I think you have to consult those that have not been in formal colleges. You have to consult on how to do the assignment, because the assignment, when you're doing the assignment should have the title page, table of content, introduction, many board, bibliography. So bibliography are the books. Which books did you search on? So that is what is expected. And the other thing about writing the academic paper is that you should not write your own mind. You should not write your own mind. If there is something that we don't respect in legal fraternal, it is someone coming up with his own ideas. Because who are you to tell the people that have been the scholars that you are thinking better than them? So what you do in doing the assignment, the first thing that you have to do is to research, find out other people, what they have said and what they have written about that subject. When you find out what they have written about that subject, there is what we call you research from the scholars and from other things. This time it is very available. It is different the time we were doing some courses or we were studying, whereby you have to go into the physical library. Now your library is just on phone and you can get anything that you want to get. So you have to look at the document and you have to research about the document. So I expect the assignment, the two major assignments that I'm going to give you, which has to be the written assignment, I should see the professional content in them. I should see the professional content in them. And when you begin to, then the other thing is that now I also require, there will be three major assignments. The first and second assignment, the first assignment will be the research assignment. And that is the research assignment. Then it will be the book review assignment, where you're going to look at the Constitution of Zambia. Then the third assignment will be the presentation assignment. This one, I want you to do a video where you're going to be able to articulate the matters of law or about the Constitution. So those are the three assignments that we are going to have, which are the major assignments. But after a lesson, we are going to be having what is called class discussion assignment. Thank you so much. I believe that We are going to enjoy this lesson, and by the end of this lesson, I want to believe that we are going to have the people that understands the constitutional law and the people that can be able to defend the constitution and who knows what to do if there is a abrogation of any legal procedures that has been guided by the constitution.